Hi guys, I know this is an awkward video. It's an awkward position that I am in. This is not attractive at all. But as I said in my last video, I had surgery. So I am not 100% out, better. I'm still in some pain because of the surgery. And so I'm laying here. But I wanted to come on to say that I have some videos regarding what the surgery is. I can announce it here because I don't know if I'm going to post it or not, but I had weight loss surgery, namely the vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I didn't tell many people that I was having this surgery, so I didn't post any videos about this. So prior to this, I had been on a diet, a low fat, low carb diet to shrink my liver. Then I went on a liquid diet. Then I had my surgery. Then I went back on the liquid diet with clear liquids only. I had a time in the hospital, nausea plus the pain, and trying to swallow all these dry pills and getting nausea from, I guess just not having any nutrients coming in. I noticed, I realized a couple days out that even under normal circumstances, my stomach did not like to have liquids if I hadn't had anything to eat. So sometimes I would get like gag, in the morning if I was trying to drink, say some juice or something, and I hadn't eaten breakfast or anything yet. So I was like, oh, when I figured out what the problem was and I was able to switch over, I did. So I switched to like maybe taking only one medication at a time and taking just the smallest, just enough liquid to coat the medication and help it get down my throat. Today I'm on much less pain medication, so that's good, but I still don't feel 100%. Last couple of days I was really tired, so I'll get up because you're supposed to move around after you have a surgery so you don't get blood clots. I'm also giving myself an injection of a blood thinner so I don't get blood clots. But aside from that, I just have been feeling tired, and I didn't know if it was like the pain medication that's keeping me like low energy, but it was most likely that I really needed to sleep and really needed to heal from the changes that they did. You might hear a lot of noise. My kids are downstairs, and that's another difficult thing. I'm kind of letting them, they're a little older, as kids go, they're like preteens. So I'm trying to, give them a little responsibility. I usually, just going through this made me realize how much I really do, despite my feeling like I don't do anything or I don't do enough. I do a lot. I cook several meals a day for these kids, and I clean up after these kids all day and still, do what I have to do to manage my business in my home. And right now that I'm like out of commission, it's the most annoying thing because I'm like, okay, I want to put this together and then I want to finish this and I'm ready to go mentally. But physically I have to give my body a chance. And like I said, my body's kind of feeling like it's healing in stages. Like when I woke up, I had a very sharp pain across my chest under my rib cage, and I'm guessing because I also had a hiatal hernia that was corrected, I'm guessing that that's where that pain comes from. And then the next pain, high pain area, was in the middle of my stomach, and they said that's where they took the portion of my stomach that was removed out. I can't imagine, it's a small hole, so I understand why my body is in pain. They also explained to me that they go through the abdominal muscles first, so that makes sense why it's an extended amount of pain, because there's, obviously some muscle damage that takes place as they're doing that, and then they suture things back up on the inside. So I'm sure that my muscles have taken a trauma because of this, and that's what's still hurting me right now. I'm having some heart palpitations. Like, my heart rate was pretty normal. My blood pressure was pretty normal in the hospital. But right now, it's just like when I start moving, my heart starts pounding. And I kind of feel like, because do have anxiety, so I don't want to mix up my symptoms. And I don't want to, make a big deal if it's not a big deal. But I only feel it, like right now, I laid all the way back. I'm taking deep breaths. I'm breathing slowly. I'm talking slowly. Slowly for me. But yeah, it happens when I start moving, and I have on my right side a very painful area down my right side, and it's most likely the muscle again. But whenever I start moving, it feels like my heart's pounding. So it's an uncomfortable feeling, but it's not like I feel like I am anything else. Like, there's no dizziness, there's nothing else. It's just pounding. So it might just be me reacting to the painful sensation. It feels like tight, like something might snap if I move the wrong way, but it is also painful. So I don't know if it's just like me, like bracing myself, and then my heart's like, oh my gosh, here she's gonna move again. She's gonna put us in pain again. I don't know. If this persists another day, or if this persists beyond, this evening, I'm probably gonna call the doctor just to be safe, because I also have a habit of ignoring my pain, and I wouldn't want anything to happen right now that would make it worse. So yeah, I'm trying to breathe through anything I feel. The pain in the front, in my chest, and in my stomach. This morning I woke up and I was like, oh, because it's all but gone away. There's still swelling, tenderness I can feel manually. I can palpitate. I know the word, I just don't know the pronunciation. Palpitate. I'm an EMT, so I should know this. But I can feel manually with my hand the tenderness and swelling, and mainly the middle where your stomach would lie, and I'm assuming on the other side, because the whole reason you go on a diet to shrink your liver is that your liver is proximal, or in front of your stomach, and that has to be movable. And if it's big, I did not know this prior to going through this experience, but if your liver is enlarged, your liver becomes enlarged as you also become enlarged. This sounds funny. Trust me, I'm not on any meds, like saying silly stuff right now. But as you gain weight, your liver also becomes enlarged. A lot of people don't know that your liver is responsible for not just detoxing your system, but it's also responsible for fat storage and fat metabolism in many ways. So that's why. So if you have a lot of fat on you, or you know, you eat a lot of unhealthy foods and such, but mainly if you have a lot of fat, your liver's processing a lot more fat. So that would be the reason why it becomes enlarged, because it's working a lot harder. So anyway, I was gonna do like a whole video on the shrink the liver diet and the necessity for it, but I'm already talking about it. But let me know in the comments below if you want more. I know this is not like the videos I've been putting out. I have a little pain because I just try to drink my protein shake. When I drink something, it just feels like it stays right around here for a while, and then my esophagus is just like, rah, squeeze it down. And maybe that is also causing a palpitation, because maybe it's just a lot of stress in this one area of my chest. I don't know. But it's going along like the things that are supposed to happen in terms of like getting rid of gas and stuff like that is happening. So I'm gonna worry a little bit less. I try to. And I have my water, my handy dandy water right here. I've been drinking these because of the electrolytes in it, just to help with any possible dehydration, because I definitely couldn't drink that whole bottle when I got home, and I with the nausea and everything else, even on medication for nausea, like the first day, before first morning that I woke up at home, I actually vomited, and that was after trying to take the bariatric vitamins that I'm supposed to be taking, because this causes you to not absorb as much nutrients you need to take and supplement with vitamins. So again, I think it was the fact that it was an empty stomach, trying to take these dry things, even though the vitamins are chewable. All my medication that is supposed to make me comfortable is not chewable. So it's weird. But I started off with, this was almost full. Like, this was up to here this morning. And so I'm proud I got that far down. I have my protein. Like, I look really lazy, but I've had to lay down. But got my protein. This is a pretty good one. I'm glad I switched over right before having the surgery. But this is Fairlife protein. It tastes just like chocolate milk. I had a vanilla one, and after I got home from the surgery, I could not really stomach it. You get the pun there? Yeah, I couldn't stomach it. It was something about it. The vanilla one tastes like melted vanilla ice cream. So I think they're both really good, but something about it. So that was something else they said, like, you might not like the things you liked before, the taste. Just having it's the movement of the stomach trying to digest something. I can feel it. And so when it starts moving against the painful part, that's when I get a pain, and I'm like, I have to stop for a while. Sometimes I'll put my arms straight up to help with the gravity, you know, sit up. Now that I'm not sitting up, it's probably harder. So I'll sit up in a while, now that my heart's calmed down a little bit. So yeah, so I'm here. I'm on the loser's bench, as it might be called by certain people. I'm in a group on Facebook, and yeah, that's what they call it. I joined the loser's bench. So as of the day of surgery, I am down another 5 pounds. That's not bad. I'm literally not eating anything. So I'm not really focused on the weight right at this moment. I just want to focus on healing. I know some people get really caught up on the fast weight loss, and I've been up and down. My next video, when I feel better, will be my whole health journey, my whole weight loss journey. I hope you guys can hear me because my voice is also a little bit cracky. I hope they didn't mess up my vocal cords because, I'm a singer or whatever. You don't know that. But I did tell the anesthesiologist, I'm like, I'm a singer, so don't mess up my vocal cords. I believe I have had damage to my vocal cords before because I used to, never mind, I'll go into that later. Anyway, I'm rambling because I'm a little out of focus, obviously. I think my pain medication just kicked in because I just feel now everything feels like it's settling down, all the pain, and I can breathe. My kids are going off downstairs. I don't know why. But that's it. So if you have any questions for me, put them in the comments below. I will love to do a Q&A. I'm very knowledgeable about health and weight loss in general. And you may not know this about me. It's in my bio, but I am an EMT, certified EMT. I also have a bachelor's degree in health science. So ask me your questions. I'll give you a scientific explanation that would probably annoy you because I'm talking too much, but I love it. I love talking about things related to health, and so if I would love to put out those types of videos. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll still be making greens because greens are super healthy for you. That I have another more hold on, pain. Ooh. Okay, I have another greens video. Hopefully my greens are still good by the time I feel able to cook them, but I'll be making those with smoked turkey instead of ham, and they're fresh greens. But again, also, I do things to make life easier. My son loves the greens. He's a picky boy, but he loves the greens. So I said I'm gonna make you a big pot of greens and some sweet potatoes, and I can't eat it, but you're gonna have a ball. I'll put some in the freezer, and hopefully when I get on soft foods, maybe I can try it. Maybe not, I don't know. But anyway, I thank you for joining me and watching my video today. I think I need to take a nap. I'm listening to my kids, I'm sorry. I will take a nap and then I'll get up and walk around the house a little bit. And then it'll be time for my my blood thinners. You imagine, I don't know how people are with needles, but of course I've had to give other people injections, but having to give myself injections, it's like I don't want to do it. But when I do it, it doesn't really hurt that much. But it's kind of like you have this thing that's like that prevents you from causing, well, most people do, some people don't, but you have this thing that might prevent you from trying to forcibly cause harm to yourself. So, my mind and my hands are like, okay, I know what to do. And my body's like, don't do it. So I end up making it hurt by injecting the needle very slowly instead of just going doop, joop, boop. And you have no idea what I'm doing with it. I'm just too silly right now. But thank you for watching. Look, I feel like my double chin's going away. I'm laying down and I don't got a double chin. Okay, girl, I see you. Do you see me? Anyway, join for more nonsense. I'm going to be telling you about my journey. I might put that on another channel I have called Healthy Fat Girl. I'm debating. whether I really want to manage 2 channels or not, or if I should continue here. I'm going to continue with the home videos, family related stuff, craft stuff coming in the future, because this is going to be a process for healing. And so I might have to take time, but like I said, I already want to go. Can't keep still. So doing crafts is going to be my way of managing that need to be on a task all the time. Other than that, you could tell I'm feeling better. I feel like I'm talking a little bit more freely. But anyway, I'm going to take this moment now to see if I can get some rest now that I'm not in pain. And probably just a half an hour, and then I'll get up, walk around, and check on my kids because they probably tore my house up by now. Anyway, much love. Thanks for the support. Thanks for loving me even with this bonnet on, y'all. I know y'all be peeping me and like, what's wrong with this girl? Believe me, I'm going to be improving everything in my life. It's a process, though. It's a process of self-care. When you care about yourself, that's when you start thinking about everything, and everything falls into line. And that'll be a different video. I will see y'all next time.